right. All right. Mic check. Give me a mic check. Let me know y'all can hear me. Give me a mic check. Give me a mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Somebody give me a mic check. And I'm also working with a new computer, so I need to make sure everything is working. I need to see, can you see my video clear? Can you see everything? All right. All right. All right. Pretty Salty 7 says she can hear me. All right, that's cool. Awesome. Awesome. Now, need to make sure y'all can see me as well. Just pop my camera back on, so okay, you see me as well. Well, y'all got a delay, so it should pop up in a minute on y'all end. Let me know you can see me on the camera or whatnot. So since you can hear me, let me shout out people that's in the chat room. Terry G2G, good morning. Good morning. My brother Mike in the bit I am. What's up, brother? Pretty Saucy Savage. All right. CH, what's going on? My brother Brian in the building. Saw Monique in the building earlier. DD in the building. Good day, Tina Powell came here earlier. All right. All right. All right. Well, guys, y'all know my notifications janky and whatnot. So, you know, we have to roll with what we got right now. But we know as the show goes on, you know, a lot of people come on in and whatnot. You understand? All right, a lot of more people come in. So y'all say y'all can hear me. Everything looking fine. That's all I needed to hear right now. That's all I need to hear right now. I need to check something else real quick before we go any further. Because again, I'm working with a new computer. I need to make sure everything is working. So give me a minute. I want to check out something. And I want y'all to let me know if y'all can hear this as well. I mean, excuse me, not hear it, but see it as well. All right. Y'all let me know if y'all can see this, what I just did. And is it coming in clear? And if y'all did just see that, then we can get into the show. Princess says, good morning to you, dear. Sasha Fritz said, you from Chicago. I'm glad you're here. I am so glad you're here. Thank you. I need more people in Chicago to come through and show support for this baby. And I think it's very sad what happened to this child because this shit that's going on with these children. So y'all, did y'all just see the little graphic just went by? Let me know y'all saw that or whatnot. All right, hey Evelyn, how you doing? All right, guys, well let's get right into it. Y'all saying y'all see everything? Everything is good. All right. Good morning, everybody, and good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're gonna watch this. I'm here with another update. Y'all know I've been covering this baby's story, but speaking of this baby, I want to show y'all what I did for it if you haven't seen my community post. I stayed up last night doing this for her. This is baby Jaslyn Adams. And y'all know I'm into graphics, and I did this Photoshop last night. Didn't get it exactly the way I wanted it, you know, but I'm still learning. But I think I did an outstanding job. I maybe went too light on her eyes, but then again, you know, this is a pretty baby, so why not enhance her a little bit, you know? But I know pink was her favorite color. You can see her background is pink, and of course, people name her Pinky, so of course I gotta show her respect and give her nickname while I did the picture. So you know, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And why is my chat not showing up? Hold on. Let me see why the chat is not showing. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Y'all should be showing up now. Or should you? Okay. Why y'all not showing up? Y'all should be showing up. What the hell? Hold on, let me see if I get my chat to working. God damn. Oh man, I can't get the chat to come up. What the hell? Oh crap. Wait a minute, let me see this. Okay, so that one did it, but why the hell? Wait a minute now. Now wait just a goddamn minute now. Hold up. So it accepted that one, but why it's not? Hold on, guys. Give me a quick minute, because y'all know I got to have my chat on the screen. Give me a quick minute. I don't like this shit. Fuck that. There we go. All right. Goddamn. There y'all go. All right. There we go. Goddamn. All right. wait, though. What up, Blessed Life? You say it's very good liking this up. Wait, thank you. I do my best. I do my best. But, you know, I got to put some respect on the babies, you know, and I just stood up all night working with this computer, and I stood up all night trying to get this picture perfected. I spent about an hour or two last night because my intention was to go live yesterday about this story, but I spent so much time trying to get this picture together and trying to get this Photoshop perfect for her. I just said, fuck it. When I got through, I just went to bed. I said, we'll talk about this in the morning. So everybody liked it. Everybody said I did a good job. Rest in peace to this pretty baby. She is a pretty baby, so I had to show her some respect, all right? But with that being said, of course, the child is no longer with us. And I'm glad to see that some of the people down there in Chicago, they standing up for her. So that's pretty dope right there. But now we're going to get into the bad portion of it. And we're going to be talking about this man right here. Goudy is the second person they have caught in the connection death of this child. So that's two people. I don't know if there more or not, but there's two people right there that has been arrested. And like some of y'all be saying in my chat room, you know, what happens in the dark comes to the light. Amen. You may can run, but you can't hide. And I do agree with that. You can run all you want to, but you can never hide from your skeletons, because your skeletons are always going to be there. All right. So this is the second person that is arrested in connection of her death. And the sad thing about it is all three of them got something in common. Demond, Marion, and Jonte got one thing in common. All three of them are young men. All three of them are young men. And that's what makes this sad. All three of them are young men. And for some reason, I guess they don't understand the fundamentals of life, you know, having your freedom versus not having your freedom, and how what goes around comes around, and a lot of times it comes around 10 times harder, you know. And that's sad to me that all these brothers are young men, and they out here doing this, killing children, let alone killing each other, but killing children. That's sad to me, you know. But apparently they just had no morality of the world or whatnot, you know. So I don't know what's going on at home. Are they not being taught at home, or did they growing up in a I don't know, is it a bad environment, or, you know, is there not any fathers in their life? I mean, I don't know, you know. Or are they mimicking the dad? Was the dad a thug? Are they mimicking the dads? I don't know. I don't know. But I just know these are young men just throwing their life away. And that's sad. And that's sad. Now, y'all know usually I go off about stuff like that, but I just can't go off on it because it's sad more than anything. To me, it's just sad more than anything. I mean, I just can't go off about it. I can, but what's that's going to do? You know, I'm tired of our young generation going down that rabbit hole. You know, and I wish something could be done about that. Hey, Pritchard, what's going on? All right. And I want to say one more thing before I get into the show. The show I did about Micaiah, the update that I did a couple of days ago. Somebody came in the comment section. They was like, the cops need to be reformed. And something about they need to start putting out their taser. Sasha said this shit happened every day in Chicago. It's sad with you. Sasha, would you mind coming on the show and talking to me about the stuff that goes on down in Chicago? I would love to have you on because this is sad. You know, if you want to come on later and talk to me about some things going on down there, I would love to bring you on the show. They were saying something about the cops need to be reformed and start putting out their guns versus the taser or something like that. They were saying, you know, it's somebody who's been following me for a while, so I ain't got no beef with what they saying. My platform for anybody to comment and speak how they feel. So I had to tell her, you know, I hear what you're saying, but here's the thing with that though. It's easy for us to say what we will or will not do when we're not in their position, especially a cop position, somebody who got to sit out there and patrol every day and get these calls and got to go see what's going on with these calls. So it's easy for us to say what we need to do where we're not the one in the line of fire. So, you know, I get what you're saying, but when you in a 10 or 13 or 15 second or probably even 20 second situation, I mean, I don't know what you expect them to do, you know, or even you. We don't know what you expect you to do. If you got somebody that's coming at you with a knife and you got seconds to think about what you're going to do, I mean, I know you're not going to tell me that you're going to think about putting out which weapon you want to pull out. No, you're going to pull out the first thing you can get to and you're going to neutralize the situation, you know. Now, I'm not saying that's the first thing he could have got to. But I'm just saying, though, if it's happening to us and somebody coming at us, you only got seconds to react about what they're going to do. You know, what if you fighting back, running, or grabbing a weapon? And if you want to grab a weapon and fight, you're going to grab the first thing that you see in defense of your life. You know, so amen to that. Amen. You go. Sasha said, sure, she'll come on later. I said, what I'm going to do, Sasha, is when I get through with this, I'll post my email in there and you can email me and I'll give you a link to come on, come talk to me, okay? I really appreciate your time. All right, guys, let's get right into it. I've done enough talking. Let's get right into it and see what's going on with this. But yeah, you know, I mean, you got seconds to react to this, so you can't just say what somebody else should have done.
News ago to a second offender, 21-year-old Goudy is charged with first-degree murder of 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams. A little girl was shot 6 times while she and her father waited in a McDonald's drive-thru in Holman Square. Investigators say they tracked Goudy to the Lawndale neighborhood last night. Another 18-year-old man has been charged in the case. That happened over the weekend.
All these young men. Miss in New York City, what's going on? I see in a bit. All these young men. These are young men. Young men. And, you know, I know back in my time when I was in the 20s, you know, I was thinking about going to movies and probably hanging out with a honey dip or something like that. You know, I wasn't thinking about trying to go kill nobody because in the 20s, those years you feeling fresh, you know what I'm saying? You got your own shit, you know what I'm saying? You want to enjoy your own shit. You got your own car. You want to enjoy your own car and all types of shit, you know? I wasn't thinking about taking nobody's life. You understand? So shit. And, you know, so, man, hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. All right. So, I don't know, man. You know, it just said these young men doing this. Young men. All right, guys, let's get into some more. That was a short version, but I think here's a longer version right here, and I think they're going to talk about how they caught him and something like this. So let's have a listen.
7-year-old girl.
Police say 21-year-old Goudy was involved in the shooting of Jaslyn Adams while she was at a McDonald's drive-thru with her father 9 days ago. WGN's Patrick Elwood joining us now with the latest on this case from 26 in California. Patrick.
Hey, Diddy.
Micah and Ray, good evening to you. Another suspect in custody tonight. He is the second to be arrested and charged in just the last several days. But police are still looking for a third man thought to be the second shooter. It was here at this McDonald's drive-thru in the 3200 block of West Roosevelt that 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams was shot fatally multiple times. That was back on April 18th. As her passing was mourned, police promised her killers would be
26 in California. Patrick.
Micah and Ray, good evening to you. Another suspect in custody tonight. He is the second to be arrested and charged in just the last several days. But police are still looking for a third man thought to be the second shooter. It was here at this McDonald's
let me
drive-thru
refresh this because every time I go full screen, it freezes for some reason. So let me refresh this real quick. Oh, hell, he coming ad. Oh, Lord. For some reason, when I'm playing this, when I go full screen, it freezes. I don't know why is it doing that.
With the murder and the death of a 7-year-old girl.
Police say 21-year-old Goudy was involved in the shooting of Jaslyn Adams while she was at a McDonald's drive-thru with her father 9 days ago. WGN's Patrick Elwood joining us now with the latest on this case from 26 in California. Patrick.
Micah and Ray, good evening to you. Another suspect in custody tonight. He is the second to be arrested and charged in just the last
y'all got to look at it like
days.
this, y'all. For some reason, it freezes up when I go full screen.
Thought to be the second shooter. It was here at this McDonald's drive-thru in the 3200 block of West Roosevelt that 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams was shot fatally multiple times. That was back on April 18th. As her passing was mourned, police promised her killers would be found.
You can run, but you can't hide. We are going to bring you to justice for this crime.
Tonight, a second man has been charged in connection with her death. Goudy, the 21-year-old, was taken into custody only after a SWAT standoff at a home at 15th and Springfield. He has been charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder for shooting Jaslyn's father, who she was with at the time. A second gunman is still at large. Goudy's arrest comes after the arrest of 18-year-old Marion Lewis, who police believe was driving the car at the time. After police tried to arrest Lewis at his Lombard home last Thursday, he led them in a chase that ended with him abandoning his car on the Eisenhower and then attempting to carjack another vehicle. Superintendent David Brown said Lewis was shot and wounded by police after he fired at officers first.
Officers recovered 2 firearms from Marion Lewis at the time of the arrest.
And police say that Lewis had an extensive criminal background, felony criminal background. His bond has been denied. He is in jail tonight. Goudy will appear for his bond hearing for the first time appearing for a judge tomorrow. Live outside the Cook County Jail tonight, Patrick Elwood, WGN News. Ray and Micah, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Patrick.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is
young men, all these young men. At 18 years old, my first mindset was to get a job. All right, at 18 years old. Well, I mean, I've been working since I was 15, but of course, when I'm out of school now, I can go for like big jobs that pay more money, you know, like FedEx or some warehouse or something like that. Back in the day, you know, there would be big money for the young generation. And then once you start there, of course, you move up in ranks, you know, and get other jobs, you know, because at that time, if you got the right mindset, you ain't thinking about, you know what I'm saying, comes away, no mom and dad to give you money. You want to go get your own money so you can buy stuff when you want it, at the time that you want it, where you want it, and this, that, and third. You ain't got to hear mom and dad say that's too expensive. I ain't got no money to go spend in that place. You want something from that place, go get a job. At 18 years old, you got that job that you wanted. You got the money that you wanted. Bada bing, bada boom. You went and got what you wanted with your own money. And mom and daddy didn't have to worry about you asking for nothing out of their pockets. Preach. And then on top of that, with some of the young generation who has a mature mindset, the first aim for them will go get a car. So they wanted to ask mom and dad to take them places anymore. All right. They get their own car, so they go back and forth to work. All right. Then they stack up their money some more. Then what they do, they go get their own spot. They go get their own spot. All right. So when I was 18, my first mindset was to get a better job to make better money. So I wanted to keep asking my mama for anything. All right. But I guess I had my priorities backwards because my first thing was to go get my own spot. You know, I don't know which one should come first. Should a car come first or should your own spot come first? I'd like to hear y'all thoughts on that one. Which should come first, a car or your own spot? But however, though, I want to get my own spot first. And I ended up getting my own spot at the age of 24. And I want to be back home to mama one time and don't plan on going back again. I don't keep stressing that. I don't plan on going back. I went back to her house one time for one day, 24 hours. And after that 24 hours, I was gone. You know? So that was my mindset. You said don't bring up cars. Why you want me to bring up cars? Why you want me to bring up cars? Why you want to bring up cars? So, well, let me ask the question then. Okay, so what did y'all go for first? Did y'all go for your spot first, or did you go for a car first? You know, I like it. Well, we already been there and done that. Maybe what y'all tell you. Let me ask the question better. What do y'all tell y'all children? Do you tell them to go for the car first, or do you tell them to go to their spot first? Now you got two things that are working against you now as a parent. I don't know how many of y'all are parents in the chat room. You got two things working against y'all. And I know y'all told y'all children this time and time again, I can't wait till you get your ass out of my house. So in one sense, you want to go get the place first. And then you got another time to be like, I'm tired of taking your ass somewhere. Don't you know how to catch the public transportation, or don't you got somebody else take you this, there, and the other? I'm tired of you burning up my gas. And you got that working against you. So with both of them working against you, which one do you tell your children to get first? Or does it even matter? Or does it matter? I would like to see what some of y'all say about that. But as we continue with this story, it said the second man suspected to be involved in the murder of 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams has been charged with first-degree murder. Goudy is 21 years old, was taken into custody Monday in the 1500 block of South Springfield following a SWAT standoff. Whoa, it was a SWAT standoff to get this young man. Wow. He has been charged with one count of first-degree murder and one count of attempted murder after Adams was shot and killed at McDonald's drive-thru in the 1300 block of West Roosevelt. All right. Over the weekend, an 18-year-old man was charged in her murder. Authorities believe Marion Lewis, 18, was driving a vehicle that the shooters used to fire at Jaslyn and her father. Chicago police have not said at this time if Goudy was one of the shooters. The first suspect arrested, Mary Lewis, was shot by CPD after allegedly carjacking the vehicle on Eisenhower. Jaslyn, affectionately known as Pinky, had 3 siblings. Family members said Jaslyn went to Cameron Elementary School, loved to dance, and make TikTok videos. If you have any information, you can leave an anonymous tip. Okay. All right, well, since it's fresh right now, because I think this came out yesterday, so they don't have much to say about it right now. So this is fresh. All right. Now, let me see what y'all said about that question I asked. Let me see. Okay, what's going on? Somebody talking about gods and stuff. What's going on? Oh, y'all might be talking the Makai situation. I had to go back and watch the chat room and see what y'all talking about right there. Didi said she was working in Strawberry Field at 11 and got paid every day. We needed to teach priorities and morals. Okay. Big Logic said he got his first car at 16 years old. All right. Precious said her kids can stay home and work as long as she don't have to bring them to work. Okay. Didi said she had her first apartment at 16 and then a car. You know what? I've heard a lot of people say that they got their first stuff at 16. How's that possible? What do you know at 16 to take care of your own place? I would like to know that. What do you know at 16 years old about bills? You still wet behind the ears, a lot of people say. Tara said, get the spot first. Other things will fall in place. Get your independence. Okay. Pretty Salty Savage said, I guess she had got a job and a car in her own place. How old were you when you got that? Bit like I said, he already got his daughter a car. She's graduating this year. Hey, congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Okay, Pretty said, y'all talking about Micaiah. Evelyn said her youngest daughter got her place at 16 and got her car 3 months later. What do y'all know at 16 about your own spot? What do you know? What do you know? What do y'all know at 16 about having your own shit? And are you making enough money to take care of the house and apartment? This would be an interesting discussion. This would be an interesting one. Steph said, hell no, I want my baby to stay with me until she's married. She's 17, been sorking since she was 13. What is sorking? What that means? Since she was 13, has her own car, and loves not paying full rent. Steph, check it out. I'm gonna tell you something. Sasha Fierce said in mid-March, Chicago, it was 370 carjackings in Chicago. Okay, yeah, Sasha, I'm gonna bring you on. We're gonna talk about that. What up, KPR? What's the business? Glad to see you back. Princess said, I didn't get a car until I was 18, but I was working at 17 and living on my own. Okay, we got to have this discussion after the show. I don't want to get too far deep in there because y'all saying some stuff interesting. 16 years old and had your own place. I can watch the report from afar. Okay, blessed life. Still say I moved out at 15, but that's because I had my first kid and husband at 15, huh? Terry G. Did you say I graduated first, then moved on to my own place? Wow. All right. 16 years old, your own apartment. That's interesting. You know, that's very interesting. I just don't see what a 16-year-old would know about having their own spot. But then again, I guess if you was forced to leave out or something, I guess that's different. I don't know. You know, yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about that at the end of the show. I find it interesting. So y'all pin mark that. We're going to talk about that at the end of the show. What do a 16-year-old know about taking care of their own spot or having their own place? You know. But anyway, guys, what I'm about to read to y'all now, we're going to get the full timeline of what happened with this baby. KPR said I had my first whip. Where you from, KPR? Y'all say whip down there. We said it down here in Memphis too. Real young, been driving since 15. Had my own spot at 17. Have no idea what y'all talking about though. Well, we talking about well, just listen or catch the replay. Just listen, catch the replay. I got off topic on that, but anyway though. So on April 18, here's where everything started. Where they saying it started on April 18 when Lewis was allegedly involved in the shooting death of a 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams, who was shot and killed while sitting in a McDonald's drive-thru with her father. According to a proof provided by Cook County prosecutors, Adams and her father were sitting in a drive-thru when a vehicle pulled in behind them. The vehicle was allegedly being driven by Lewis, according to the proofer. Am I saying that right? Proofer or proffer? Proffer. Am I saying that right? Two individuals unidentified at this time got out the vehicle, pulled out weapons, and began to fire at the back of the vehicle. Both gunmen then got back in the Audi, and then they were riding in. But as the victim's car began to pull forward, both men got out the vehicle and opened fire again. Oh, so they shot one time and then got back out and shot some more? God damn. Then they got back in the car and fled the scene according to the prosecutors. So it sounded like to me they was aiming to kill. Jaslyn suffered 3 gunshot wounds and she was transported to an area hospital where she was pronounced dead. Her father, 29-year-old man, was shot in torso and suffered serious injuries. He has since been, he has since been released from the hospital. According to Cook County prosecutors, nearly 4 dozen shells cases were found in McDonald's fired from 2 different weapons. Oh my God. From there, Chicago police alleged that the 3 being so she called me. I'm gonna go check. Okay, well, since you sent me that, let me address that real quick. I don't know how long a lot of y'all been watching me. I don't. I know some of y'all come in new. And this, then, the third. Now, I want y'all to understand. In my chat, I don't look for nobody to agree with everything that I say. As a matter of fact, I like disagreements because when we had disagreements, you teaching me something that I don't know about, especially when I'm doing these stories. All right? So, if y'all having disagreements in the chat, I don't mind it. But please, don't let that upset you because somebody don't agree with what you're saying. Everybody's not going to agree with everything, even me. I see people disagree with me in the chat room, let alone when I get through these streams in the comment section. Be all types of people who disagree with me. All right? And I welcome that. If they're not being stupid with it, I welcome that. Because I can believe that people can tell me stuff that I can learn from and maybe I can stand corrected on. I don't mind standing corrected. All right? So, I just want to say this for future references, man. If y'all have a disagreement, then if it bothers you to have a disagreement, then maybe this is not the chat for you. Maybe it's not. You know? And it's sad to see the person who left earlier, but I just got a message telling me why they think they left. And if that's the case that you left, I mean, you know, come on, everybody's not going to agree with everybody. You know, there's a lot of people who saying that the police probably should have did something different with Micaiah. And you have your right to think that. You do. But you got a lot of people saying that the cop did what he did was best. And you just have to roll with the punches and deal with their comments. Everybody got different opinions. And it should be that way. Because what I've been taught in life, if we agree on everything, that's where the biggest problem comes from. Now, I learned that from wise men and women. If you agree on everything, that's where the problem will come in at. There's no possible way we can agree on everything. Preach. There's no possible way we can agree on everything at all. If it is, if you do, that's a problem. At least that's what I was taught. That's a problem. All right? So please, don't get disgusted if somebody disagree with you. Come on now. What was I at? From there, Chicago police alleged that 3 men drove away from the scene in the silver Audi that has discolored damage to its side and a white paper license plate, clues that helped them track their whereabouts in the days ahead. All right? And the same day, April the 18th, well, I know y'all want, Princess, I know y'all want arguing, but still, even though if you're not arguing, you know, I guess some people just take it a certain type of way, you know, I don't know. I don't know, you know, I guess some people just take it a certain type of way. I know y'all want arguing. I mean, I saw some of the stuff y'all was saying, but I didn't see nobody get out of line, though. I didn't, you know, unless one of my moderators saw it. But then again, one of my moderators would have saw it. They probably would have sent me a message and say, hey, you might need to check this person. They would have, but didn't nobody do that. So I didn't see nobody going off the, I didn't see nobody going off nobody. I didn't see that, you know. Anyway, let's continue. Again, on April 18 at 2:30, at approximately 2:30 on that Sunday, 2 hours before the shooting, Lewis allegedly posted a video to social media showing him driving an automobile wearing a red Yankees hat. This fool video himself. Wearing a red Yankees hat and a black coat. The other two suspects in the case were also shown it. And this is how you know, this is why I say this is the young generation. Y'all just committed a crime and you motherfuckers go on video. Wow. And showing all this shit that's going on. And you wonder how you got caught. Amazing. One of the men was showed holding an AK-47, which police believe he later used in the shooting of Adams. The video also captured another key piece of identifying information about the vehicle, images of its interior, which showed its speedometer that its unique design appeared only in high-end automobiles, according to the proof for a proffer, however you say it. Then at 3 p.m. on the same day, police also were able to pull video footage from a BP gas station approximately an hour and a half before the shooting. When Lewis allegedly putting the Audi up to a gas pump, a person offered a business card to the driver of the vehicle. Supposed to be... Okay, what the hell? Okay. They was also able to pull footage from the BP gas station. And accordingly, it was reported to be Lewis offering to fix the damage to the side of his vehicle. That witness said he later met the occupants of the Audi in a nearby alley and attempted to repair the damage to the vehicle, causing distinctive discoloration that enabled police to identify the vehicle. Later, he also gave the men business cards, which was also later recovered from the apartment where police surveilled Lewis later that week. Finally, Adams' father was able to positively identify 2 of the 3 men involved in the shooting. Oh, when did he do this? I didn't hear this. I didn't hear him identify them. Okay. So he identified who they was. So again, like I said in one of my early streams, he knew who the people was. He knew who they was. He knew. Finally, he identified the 2 or 3 men involved in the shooting, including Lewis, who he alleged had threatened him on social media in the past. Oh Lord, social media beef. He threatened him in the past on social media. Adam's father also alleged that one of the gunmen belonged to the same gang as Lewis, so it is gang related. All right. Then on April the 22nd, on Thursday, Lewis was tracked using his Facebook account. Immature. Young men. Lewis was tracked using his Facebook account to an apartment building in suburban Lombard. Officers went to the apartment and set up surveillance, finding the Audi. That's how you got caught. Wow. They put a microscope on his social media, and I guess he won't shut the fuck up. I guess. I don't know. They went to the apartment, set up surveillance, finding the Audi with the distinctive damage and the white paper license plate. While there, Chicago police officers observed the man leaving the building and entering a Dodge Durango. He had a tan backpack with him at the time he left the apartment. Officers in the unmarked vehicle attempted to box in the Durango, but Lewis allegedly rammed a parked car until he was able to escape the parking lot. He led police on a pursuit through numerous suburbs and onto the Eisenhower Expressway, according to police. Lewis allegedly lost control of the vehicle between Manheim Road and 25th Avenue. he crashed into the concrete barrier and sprinted across multiple lanes of traffic, still carrying a backpack according to the proofer. He then approached a Land Rover that was stopped in traffic. That vehicle was occupied by 5 people, including young children, in child safety seats in the back seat. Lewis allegedly began to pull on the door's handle, and after being unable to open the door, he pulled out a handgun and ordered the victims to get out of the Land Rover. He began to bang on the window with the weapon and then fired a single shot that caused the window to shatter. He then pulled the driver out the vehicle, but the occupants of the back seat, including 2 children in the car seat, were unable to get out. The police officer that had been pursuing Lewis heard the gunshot and drew his weapon. He made his way across the interstate, announced that he was a police officer, and demanded that Lewis show his hands. The officer saw the weapon sitting along Lewis' left thigh, and after he allegedly refused to comply, he tried to reach for the weapon and the gear shift, according to police. The vehicle at the time began to roll backwards, and the officer found himself in the path of the open door. He then stepped back to avoid the oncoming door and fired 5 shots, striking Lewis in the shoulder, according to the proofer. The officer reached into the vehicle and pulled the weapon out from underneath Lewis' thigh, and Lewis then fell out of the car where he was detained. The weapon had 18 live rounds in an extended magazine and 1 in the chamber, according to police. The tan backpack that Lewis was allegedly carrying at the time of the carjacking contained the same AK-47 that had been used in the Adams shooting, according to the proofer. The weapon he had fired at the Land Rover's vehicles was also used in the shooting. He was also wearing the same Yankees cap that he had been wearing in the social media videos posted hours before the young child's shooting death. Where things stand now, in addition to the raft of charges Lewis faces in alleged carjacking the Eisenhower, he also faces first-degree murder charges in connection with Adams' death. According to prosecutors, he faces at least 18 different felony charges in the case, including 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder. The 2 other suspects identified the proofer as having fired weapons at the car where Adams was sitting with her father remain at large. Okay, and that was the timeline, but of course now I'm giving y'all an update that a second person has been caught. Now I want y'all to hear what I read. He hijacked another car that had children in it. So just imagine what he probably would have did if he couldn't get that woman out the car. Well, he would have shot them kids. So whoever it was, car he hijacked, thank God them kids is safe. Thank God them kids are safe. So again, guys, this ain't funny to me. It's sad. It's just quite sad. And it's just these young men. These are young men. I can't stop saying that. These are young men doing this shit. Young men getting a hold of AK-47s and just blasting anything in their way. And don't give 2 fucks about what they hit. Right? Wow. Social media beef. Then you get on social media and the cops track your social media. And that's how they found you. Because these youngins don't know how to keep their mouth closed after they do stuff. Sasha, if you still in the chat room, I'm gonna give you my email. There you go right there. Email me and I'll bring you up. Because they don't know how to keep their mouth closed. They gotta talk. They gotta act out in front of their buddies, they compadres on Facebook. And while you was doing all that, the police found you. They put surveillance on you. And followed your every move. So sad. But I still say this though about Jonte. I mean, I don't know. It's just only speculation. No, I mean I don't know if he's 100% innocent in this, and which I doubt it. I could be wrong. I don't think he's 100% innocent. Because again, there's a lady who was on Instagram, I believe, and I saw this on somebody else's channel, where she's outing that he did something prior to going to their McDonald's, and that's why they came after him. You say, well, Chris, AK-47 can be purchased at a gun store. It just semi-automatic. Then you have to buy the parts and make it into automatic. Oh, so you taught me something new. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Wow. But now, how is he able to get a hold of it? Is there? I want to know what's the age that you could buy firearms down there in Chicago. And while I'm waiting on Sasha to email me, hold on. Okay, I'll respond to that later. And while I wait on her email, let me go and pull up my StreamYard real quick. Underground has no age limit. Sasha said to get him out the streets. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, that shit crazy as hell. Okay, what's up? Yo. Can use my devices. Why not? Yo. Okay, there we go. All right. Let me stop the cam. She did email me. All right. All right, I just sent you a link. Click that link, and I'll hear you when you come on up. You click that link. All right. Anyway, while I'm waiting on that link to be clicked, what y'all saying up here? You said, hey, curse. Or you try to say, hey, Chris, or hey, family, I'm late. I'm at work. Hey, Sheila, what's going on, baby? How you doing? You said, if kids are getting a hold of a gun, why they move the Chicago cops out of their school system? What happened with CPS? Okay. Did I see who radio interview? Who got a radio interview? Diddy said, I've only handled shotguns and 357s. I was raised around guns on the farm. We were taught to protect our livestock and animals and hunt for food. That's it. Never point a gun at another. I won't mind learning how to hunt. That sounded like that is so fun. Okay, you might want to turn your camera off there if you don't want to be shown on your camera. Turn your camera off. I see you. Click the screen and you should see something with a camera on it. And you can click to have it off. Now, unless you just want to be shown on video, that's up to you. All right. I'll wait till you get that straight. She said they get him off the street. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes. Do you got me on video?
Yeah, but you ain't on the screen yet. I ain't put you on the screen yet. No. Oh wow. Okay. Who is he? Hey, Jelly Bean, what's going on? Who spoke on the incident? Who you talking about? Oh, he did. Do you got a link to that, Sheila? I know he did a interview when he got out the hospital. I know he was on the news and he talked to the media, but I didn't know he talked to a radio show. So you got a link to that. I would love to hear what he got to say. And you can find me the link to that. If there's a link to that, I would like to hear what he got to say. You said, I remember my cousin one year accidentally shot himself in the foot doing deer hunting. I almost passed out. He forgot there was still a shell in the chamber. Ooh. Ooh-wee. He could buy a gun, take it apart, put it together, and he could scratch the numbers off. I think I'd heard of that before. Okay. Oh, okay. He was out of Chicago. You say he spoke to out of Chicago on a radio station out of Chicago. It was 3 co-hosts. He spoke of the problem and the rules of the street. I saw another where he isn't dying. He isn't dying for a kid. He said he's not dying for a kid? Yeah, if it's a link to that, you got to send me that link. Send me that link. Evelyn said when my son was 15, he bought a gun off the street for $25. Oh, whoa. He was so excited. He came home and told us my fiance took it and got rid of it. That's what I like to hear right there. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Are you on your phone? Okay. When you tap your phone, what do you see? Maybe I can help you out. What do you see?
When I tap my phone?
Yeah, when you tap your screen, what do you see?
I see camera 2.
Okay, when you
I'm on the phone.
When you hit the camera, what does it say? See, if you tap the camera, what does it say?
It's like camera 2 facing front.
And it's not give you an option to turn the camera off?
Facing front.
And that's all you see? Somebody said click the camera icon. When you click your screen, do you see the camera icon?
Mm.
When you click your screen, do you see a camera icon?
No.
I ain't done this on my phone in a
No,
minute.
it's not giving me a camera.
Okay, whatever you're doing right there, keep taking you off. Terry, where would the camera icon be located at? I ain't been on the phone with this shit in a minute, so I don't know how this works. Let me email myself my own link, and maybe I can try to help out. Hold on, let me see if I can help you out real quick. I'm email myself my link, and cause I ain't done this on the phone in a minute. Hold on.
It's like everybody can see and hear you.
Yeah, that just me. No, they can't see you because I haven't put you on my other screen yet. I'm the only one who can see you right now.
It's like you in the show.
Everybody can see you. I mean, excuse me. Everybody can hear you, but they don't see you. But hold on, let me see if I can help you out real quick. Okay, they say the camera, your camera icon should be at the bottom of your phone. It's something that should look like a camera. You should be able to tap it, and it should give you an option to turn it off. Or as a matter of fact, right before you get in, you should have seen where it gave you an option to cut it off.
It's just that everybody can see and hear you.
Okay, let me cut my camera on. Let me
Yeah, because I can see. Okay, I can see you now.
Okay. Do you see this when you first get in? Do you see something right here? When you first trying to get in, do you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, you see where the camera icon is before you come in?
Yeah.
Okay, you should be able to click that where it says stop cam before you come in. So try to jump off. And
Okay.
before you click enter, look for that camera symbol right there and click off. And you should come in with your camera off.
So you want me to leave
Yeah,
again?
leave, come back when you see this screen right here, because you're going to get a chance to do this before you enter. Before
All right.
you enter, click your cam icon right there, and it should turn your camera off.
Okay.
All right. Oh, Lord, I still there showed that girl. God damn, y'all saw that. God damn. Oh, well. Damn it. All right, let's see if she'll get it together this time. But I like that what I heard from Evelyn. Oh, Lord, and it still didn't work. Let me see if I can help you out. You still got your camera. Let me see if I can help you. Let me see.
Yeah. I can see myself.
Okay. Now we can do this one or two ways. I can keep you where you at right now, and let people hear you talk, or I can put you over, because they don't necessarily have to see you.
It don't matter. It don't matter. We can do this as long as people can hear me. It's fine.
Okay then. All right. How you doing?
I ain't got my hair done anyway, so it don't matter.
Well, I keep you right here where you at. So how you doing? Talk to me. So what's going on
I'm
down
fine.
here? You said you was at that McDonald's not too long ago. So is it always crime
Yeah,
in the area?
On Kedzie and Roosevelt is very much crime right there. I've been over there because it's a little spot over there that does this little everybody be over there because they do like this little like they do this little lobster thing or whatever. It's like right over there. Everybody get their lobster on their link. So it's like a lot of people be over there. You can buy your lobster boil and stuff like that on your link and pay $1 for them to to cook for you. So, but I was over there because I was leaving a memorial going on my way home. So I went over there or whatever. I just went over there to the McDonald's just because I was leaving a memorial. I was hungry or whatever. So I've been over there. I've been over there a million times. My daughter's father is from the west side. So I've been over there a million times. I drive over there all the time. I live on the south side, but I drive past there every time I leave there.
Okay. So you said so from my understanding, you saying there's always high traffic in the area. It's high traffic over there.
It's the west side of Chicago. The west side of Chicago is like, man, the crime is like crazy. Like the crime is crazy. Like kids is shooting kids. Kids is shooting kids. It's crazy. Like they kidnapping kids. They carjacking. They don't give a fuck.
Wait a minute, you saying kids down there are kidnapping kids down there? Is that what you're saying?
No, I said kids are. I said they kidnapping kids. And
okay. I thought you said kids kidnapping kids. I'm like, holy shit.
No, but they kidnapping kids. They taking girls and stuff like that. It's like it's crazy over here. It's crazy over there. Like my daughter is 13. And she wants to be over there because her cousins and stuff is over there, and because of the pandemic, nobody's in school, so they can go, they can go and they can do remote learning at anybody's house as long as they got the laptop.
Right.
So she want to be over there with her cousins and stuff, and it's like I wanted her to be happy, but it's crazy out there on the west side. Oh my God, the west side, man.
Well, let me ask you this: you, as a mother of a 13-year-old, when she wants to go over there, how do you try to explain to her what's going on over there, and do she understand?
The thing is, it's like it's nothing to her anymore. Like it's nothing to her. I remember a couple of years ago when she was like 9, and we was walking to the dollar store, and it was a guy that got stabbed, and she was like, "Can we still go in the store?" I'm like, "Mommy cakes, this man is sitting here in front of the store, stabbed her." Like she was like, "They wasn't coming for us, so can we still go in the store?" Wow. It doesn't even faze her anymore. Like as long as like her uncle got shot like 13 times in February, and I called her like, "Mommy Cake's like, oh my God, are you okay?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Like he okay, he ain't died." It's like it doesn't even faze
so
her.
her mindset is, if I'm listening to you right, her mindset is, as long as they ain't bothering y'all,
that's what she thinks.
We should still be able to do it.
Yeah, she thinks that it doesn't face any of them, like any of the kids. Like they're not scared as long as the bullet don't hit them. It's like they don't care.
That's scary.
It's very scary because it's very scary because it's like she just like I can be like she like, "Can I go to the store?" Hell no, I can walk with you. And I'm 13 years old. I don't care. You're just 13 years old,
Yeah, a bullet don't have no name nor age on it. So you're 13 and still get hit by a bullet.
It's scary, and it didn't happen to her, so it's just like it doesn't, like it's all of them, like her cousins and stuff like that. It's just like I'm like, I called them, like I called her, it was her cousin dad that got shot up. I called her cousin, and she was like, "Hey," I'm like, "How's your daddy doing?" "Oh, he good. He in the hospital, but he good. He ain't died." Just like.
So when you say the uncle got shot 13 times, that's all in the same day, or that's over time?
Man, he got in the same day. He got shot 13 times in February. He got shot 13 times.
So may I ask what he was doing to get shot 13 times?
He's a drug dealer.
Okay.
They don't care on the west side. They think gang banging. at 30 is still cool. Like, come on, man.
So this is your uncle. This is a family member, and a lot of people say families should stick together. And I agree with that to a certain point. So now that you know that what the uncle does, how often do he visit you, and are you comfortable with him coming to your house, knowing what he does?
No, this nigga don't come to my house. Hell no, this nigga don't come to my house. Oh, what's that? First of all, I'm married to a Mexican, so I'm black and I'm married to a Mexican, and he already knows what he does. So he already be like, that nigga can't come to our house. I'm like, I agree with you. Look, we see him in passing. Look, that's my baby daddy father. You know, that's my baby. That's her family. We see him in passing. Hey, keep on going. Okay. You don't come over here and I don't even think he have our address. We've been living over here for 3 years. He didn't even have our address because of the stupid stuff he do.
Got you. Wow. So when would the young lady be 14?
September 25th.
Okay. Well, in a situation like that, I guess the best advice I can give, because I don't have the children, but I guess you got to keep instilling in her, you know, the situation, what's going on, especially with this story. She definitely need to pay attention to this story and to say to herself that this can happen to anybody, you know. So it ain't no, since it didn't happen to us, it can happen to anybody, you know. So
I try to instill it into all of them. It's just like, I instill it into all of them. Like I tell them, like y'all, like, do y'all realize when y'all walk to the store, it's like anything can happen, especially on West Side. And then what I do is my mommy cakes. That's what I call them. I'm like, mommy cakes, like, come over here, come over here, and I keep over here, and she bored. I don't care if you bored, but you safe. So you safe, and it's crazy that you want to be over. I understand that you want to be over there because you're 13 and you want to be with your cousins and everything like that, but you don't realize that the West Side of Chicago, man, the West Side of Chicago is crazy. Like, I mean, Memorial Day weekend, like, it's coming up. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to keep my daughter in. Like Memorial Day, July 4th, those are like the weekends. Like, you have to keep your kids in the house in Chicago because there'd be like 70, 80 shootings, like nonstop. You hear police all night long.
Didn't that happen last year, 4th of July? Yeah, that was like over 100 shootings one day, the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, they do it every single year. Every year. It doesn't stop. Every year, it doesn't stop. Every single year, you have to, like, on a week, especially if it comes on a weekend. If it falls on a weekend, if July 4th falls on a weekend, man, man, headshots, nigga, fuck your vest. That's what they doing.
So the cousins, they stay on their side that your daughter keep want to go to.
All the cousins. It's like 9 or whatever.
So the ones that stay on their side, how's their behavior and their attitude? I mean.
So we got like, I ain't gonna say the names, but we got like the older ones. Okay, the oldest one is 17 years old, and he's got into the whole lean stuff, and I'm like, that's how y'all feel? Like, that's what we doing? We letting him do this or whatever? I've been around him forever, so I'm like, that's how y'all feel? Like, y'all just letting him walk in here just super high? And then we got the 15-year-old. He didn't rob the pizza guy and stole his car, and they okay with this. And I'm like, are y'all serious? Like, come on, man, this is what we doing. And then the mother is like, everybody been through that stage.
Everybody been through that stage. What the hell?
Look, not my daughter, and then my daughter, and I'm like my daughter, like, are you serious? Like, I'm like, y'all, come on, man. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, well, what we doing here? Like, I thought we was a team. Like, I'm not y'all blood, but I've been around y'all forever. So, y'all sitting here letting the weed person drive up to the house? Y'all buying blunts for them? Like, come on, man. Like, we really doing this right now? I wish I would.
Now with that attitude,
I wish I would. Man, I wish I would. And my 13-year-old, I'm looking at her, I'm like, how come you don't hang out with so-and-so anymore? She was like, Mommy, because she don't want to be a kid anymore. Oh, man, I almost dropped down and did a split. Thank you, 13-year-old daughter, for believing that you need to be a kid.
And with the attitude that you explaining to me about them, I don't blame you for not letting them go over there, because for what you're making it sound like, if it is true, then nobody give a damn what's going on.
They don't care. It's like to them, it's like a stage. They'll be okay. I would no. And then this pandemic, so school, they ain't been in school in a year, so they've been remote learning. When I go over there, y'all really not in class right now? We gonna just turn in the homework. Man, I wish I'm telling my daughter, Mommy Cakes, you better be on that dang man. I took her phone for a month.
There you go.
I took her phone for a month. I wish you would. I wish you would be missing assignments and you sitting on the couch for a year. Come on, man. That's not okay.
All right, there you go. There you go right there. And I salute you on that. Well, dear, I thank you so much for taking some time to come talk to me. I got a little understanding of what's going on down there. So you keep instilling in your daughter about what's really going on around there. And maybe we can have their stories of these children being
you doing the most, because there's no outrage for this little girl. There's no outrage for this little girl. Like, they do more the looting and stuff for George Floyd. Come on, man. It's no outrage for this little girl. There's none.
Well, I try to speak for the children. If it's possible, I try to speak for as many as I can. So, I want to speak for this one, and if I'm lucky, maybe I talk to her daddy, and maybe he can come on and tell me what's really going on down there. What's really going on down there. But, dear, thank you so much. You take care of yourself and take care of that baby and keep telling her what's right. I appreciate that.
All right. You be safe out here, okay?
You too. All right, you take care.
All right.
All right. I ain't mad at that at all. You do your thing. All right, so Sheila has sent me this.
107.5 WGCI, the size #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's the morning show. The destined legend Leon Rogers, the beautiful Kendra G, myself, the shortest day man in Chicago, Kyle. We're having a conversation right now, one that we wish we did not have to have, but we are going to have it nonetheless. We all know, unfortunately, we lost 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams a week or so ago to gun violence on the west side of Chicago and everything that went down at the McDonald's. And on the line right now, on Zoom right now, we have our father, Jaslyn Adams, here to speak with us about everything that's going on. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning to y'all, man. How y'all feeling? I appreciate y'all for giving me the chance, just to speak out and, not even tell my story, just to even speak out and be heard,
Right. So I want to say this up front, bro. I know there's a lot of things. We want to be respectful. We know, first and foremost, condolences to you and your family.
Yeah, appreciate
That's number one. That's first and foremost. Condolences to you and your family. But we do want to be able to have a real honest conversation with you about some of the things that we're hearing out here and be able to address those things today. Are we able to do that?
Yes.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. You can just go ahead, Kendra.
Like Kyle said, our condolences go out to you and your family. The passing of your daughter has hit my heart in a way that I wasn't even prepared for. So I can only imagine on what you as a father and what her mother and real family members are going through. But let's just start from that day when you guys were going to McDonald's. And I want to just start with the first question that has been traveling all throughout the internet. Were you aware that people were looking for you because of you allegedly went on Facebook and said the ops probably know where you live? And you know, shortly after, you go to McDonald's with your daughter in the car, and the car is shot up, and your daughter is unfortunately no longer with us on earth. And let's just start there. Were you aware that there were people allegedly looking for you to potentially take your life?
Honestly, that specific day, no. Well, do I think that, I know it's people out to hurt me, but that day, no, because see, what you have to understand about me is I joke. I know they got me as a rap. I also do comedy skits. Like, that day was just a joking matter. And like they say, the tongue is like a powerful thing. And so I guess I actually spoke something into existence. But that specifically day, I had did nothing. I had triggered no one. I had did nothing that day, you know? And like, as far as like the rumors going around, me maybe urinating on a grave site, it's not me in the video, honest to God, right hand to God.
Are you one of the people in the video?
Not, I was on house arrest the whole time, man.
So you're not in that video that's circulated?
At all.
Okay.
Like, and like, so that day when I made that stat, it was a joke. It was a joke. Could it be truth to it? Yeah, I mean, I'm a rapper. You know, I say things, and not saying I did things, but I say things like, the people who are incarcerated for my child's murder are rappers. They've said things. You know what I'm saying? We rappers, we say things. So if that's what makes people look for me, if that's what you call the reason for people to look for me and do what they did, then maybe. But at the end of the day, I was joking that morning. Like, you know, my daughter wasn't even with me at my house that day. Like, you know, I had to go get her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I spoke something into existence. Like they say, the tongue is a powerful thing. Like, you know, and I learned that. So.
Let me give these people their credit. This is a WGCI morning show. This is their content, so I want to give them their credit for this video.
So I just got to be 100 with you, brother. As a black father, this is a little tough for me having this conversation with you, right? I guess for me, once again, as a human being, sorry for your loss. Nobody should ever have to go that. You never should have to bury your children, period, especially under circumstances like these. But as a black father who hears so many bad things about black men being fathers, and I'm always the first to try to defend us, because I do feel that black men are responsible, that we do want to take care of our children. There are some of us that do want to be alive. And I have a daughter that's 1 year older than your young lady that you lost, right? So to see the TikTok videos and stuff, it brought something up in me. My man, quite honestly, you know, you saying you do what you do, and there are some people, you say there might be some people that are out to hurt you, that are out to do things to you.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to you strictly as a black father.
Oh, yeah.
Father. As a father, how, if you know that, if that's even
Thank you. I was just thinking the same thing. Thank you.
How do you consciously make the decision to move around with that baby girl?
Facts.
Knowing that there's possibly somebody out there that wants to do something to you because of what you do or whatever. I don't know your history. I don't know your background. I don't even want to get into that. But if that's something that you literally think about every day, how could you, as much as you love her and care about her, how could you pick up knowing that that's a possibility?
Thank you. I was thinking the same thing. Thank you.
I'm not taking nothing personal, sir. Like, you know, I appreciate everything. Like, but my car was brand new, basically. You know, my car was brand new, basically. I don't even have a title to my car. The place ain't even came in the mail. I knew what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at some point in time, like this, like I said, not about me, bro. I'm gonna, like, you know, my daughter wanted McDonald's. I tried the Uber at McDonald's. I tried the Western Union, but my baby wanted to see me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna, like I say, as far as my actions or my past, maybe have something to do with it, but I'm not holding myself accountable for being a father. You know, I was a father that day my daughter died. And that's all I remember me being, you know. I don't remember gang banging. I don't remember what led to that because everything that they send out there is false. All I know is that my baby, I'll do it again.
All right, y'all. I don't know what's going on up in that chat, man, but chill out, man. I don't know what's going on over there. Come on, get it together. Whatever's going on up there, y'all get it together, man. All right. What up, Black Voice? What up, DCFS Beats? What's going on?
Again, my baby wants some McDonald's, I'll take my baby. Nothing's gonna stop me from being a father and putting a smile on my baby's face. Like, you know, like, and I hold myself accountable. I hold myself for making stupid decisions as when I was younger, but not for being a father. Not for being a father. Like, I have nothing but good memories with my baby. Like, I got other videos with my baby in my car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the reason I'm not showing this on the screen because I don't know if they flag people for showing their stuff. I don't know, but they still probably flag me for audio playing too. I don't know, but I wanted to hear this. You say, what's my PayPal? Damn, I can't never remember my goddamn PayPal. DCFLB, if you do Cash App, that'd be easier for me, bro. You do Cash App, but if you rather just do PayPal, I can get that link for you.
that's not the first time my baby's been in my car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my baby always, for years, my baby ride with me in the front seat. It's just 7 days ago, something real. I mean, you know, and again, if talking from you, from a black man to another black man, or a father, whatever, if people know that this your car, why wasn't a hole on the side of my car, on the driver's side? That says a lot about the people who's behind the gunman. If y'all know for a fact, which y'all was right, that was my car. For a fact, I'm telling y'all, that was my car. Today, I'm telling y'all. So why ain't a gun hole on the side of the driver's side? You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't hold myself accountable for my past actions, but I don't hold myself accountable for being a father that day. You know what I'm saying? I want justice for my baby. That's why I'm up here now. Justice for Pinky's on her head. Like, I go against everything I stand for that child right now. You know what I'm saying? I go against everything that I ever stood for my baby right now. Like, because it ain't about me. You know, a mistake was made, but at the end of the day, that's the problem with black people, like in the black community, bro. When are we going to stop pointing the finger and not start uplifting each other? You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate this interview, but at the end of the day,
no, young brother. Well, I might not need to talk to you because that had to be me. I would have asked you the same question that dude asked you because I might need to put this on the screen. Cause I want y'all to see how this dude's face looking. He looking like this young brother full of shit. And he don't mean no harm by it. So yeah, let me see if I can put this on the screen.
For that child right now.
And this is the morning show with 107.5. And they talking to the father of Jaslyn Adams. And I just pray that they don't flag me. That's all I can say. I hope they don't flag me. But if y'all see the brother down here, let me move a picture out the way. You see the brother down here. I don't know what his name is. Stone Cold, what's going on? I don't know what his name is, but the whole time I've been watching this video, let y'all hearing it, his facial expression just showed me that, you know, this is bothering him. He don't like it. He don't like it. And what he just said to him, dude, I'm just going to keep it straight 100 with you. I could tell that he feel that this young man is full of shit. And I guess I can't blame him because he said as a black man to a father from father to father, bro, if you knew that, you know, people's out to hurt you, would you ask him a straight up question? That's a damn good question. Then why put your daughter in this situation? And then he said, I didn't know nobody gonna give me that day. Shit, they might not come get you that day. But look at all the other days that come behind it though, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I get the question he asked him. You know, so, and he really didn't answer the question. He didn't, but you know, I'm gonna keep on listening to see what he got to say, you know. And again, guys, this is 107.5. This is not my content. This is their content. I don't know who this guy is down there at the bottom left, but I like him. I like him.
You know what I'm saying? I go against everything that I ever stood for.
Oh shit!
I'm Nick Nimmin, and I'm a StreamYard
Oh
user.
shit!
If you're considering live streaming and you're
maybe I should have downloaded it.
You know, a mistake was made, but at the end of the day, that's the problem with black people, like in the black community, bro. When are we going to stop pointing the finger and not start uplifting each other? You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate this interview, but at the end of the day, blame is not going to help nobody. Like, sliding and killing not going to help nobody. Like, bro, people, I have mental health issues, and I've been reaching out to people for.
Well, young brother, he won't point no finger, man. I mean, he just asked you a question, you know. That's not pointing a finger, but however, though, I mean, you said it yourself. Your actions and whatever you was joking about must have got some people heated under the collar. So that man ain't pointing no fingers at you. He asked you a question. He want to know why. And it's up to him if he's going to accept your question or not. It's up to him. You know, so that man ain't pointing no finger at you. He's not. Wow. Oh, you say his name Leon Rogers? Okay, bet.
About this for years, like it's real. Like it's real. People wonder why I'm on social media. You know why I'm on social media? Because I have nobody who I feel like honestly understands where I'm coming from. I feel like everybody who I talk to, opinion and advice is biased. You know what I'm saying? So I go to social media to people who don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I don't have them. I mean, I love my mama's in my life, but everybody don't have a mother who they could talk to about these type of things, or a father who they could talk to about these things. Like, you know, I didn't grow up like that. Like, I'm a vision learner. I learned everything on my own, sir. I've been downstate on basketball teams. I've never had a liquor support. You see what I'm saying? I done had jobs. You know. But all y'all hear, everything all people hear is about the bad, and that's cool because you know. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but at the end of the day, what's going on right now between me, God, and my baby? And I want justice for my baby, you know? And I will hold myself accountable for it.
Let me ask y'all a question. And I guess this a rhetorical question. What's up, Lady D? How can I ask this to y'all? Is he really saying anything, or it sounds like he just getting defensive? Does it sound like he really saying anything, or he just sound like a young man who's defensive? Because apparently he must have been asked this question before, and this the reaction he gonna give every time somebody asks me a question. Well, he might need to talk to me because I would have asked him the same thing. I would have asked him the same thing.
For things, but not for being a father, though. Not for being a father.
Let's bring it up to speed to where we are right now, Jonte. As we stand right now, as we're speaking, they got one guy in custody, 18 years old, Marion Lewis. You know what I mean? The police tracked him down. He ended up getting into a shootout with police on 290 and the whole nine. So supposedly there was two guys that were responsible. They got one of the guys in custody, and they're giving them formal charges. You know what I mean? My question is a two-part question. Does that bring you any feeling of closer to justice? And what do you know about Marion Lewis? Why was he the guy that pulled up on you at McDonald's that day? You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, like, I'm not even going to say it was him who put up on McDonald's because at the end of the day, he's innocent until proven guilty. So I'm not going to get up here and just say nothing that I have full facts on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even going to speak on his situation. God bless him. God bless his family. Like, you know, but, I mean.
Wow, you hear this shit? But the article I just read, depending on how long ago this interview was, the article I just read, he pointed them out. Unless...
It's like, I mean,
I asked because you came on and said you want these guys to be arrested. You want
Thank
these
you.
guys to go to jail.
I mean,
Thank you.
They got them. And so therefore, I'm going to let God do what he do, and I'm going to let the justice system do what they do. You know, until they give me anything, I can't say anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here up and make up a story just for no social media or nothing. I just want justice, regardless how. I mean, I just want justice for my daughter in a totally different form, fashion, where everybody think the way I'm used to getting justice, or I just want it this type of way. Like, I'm willing to come up here and tell people, like, this the way I want justice for my daughter, and that's really what I'm up here for. Like what you want me to say, put the gun down so these kids to grow. I say that, yeah, put the gun down. Give the kids a chance. That's what I'm here for right now. Like, you know, I just lost my daughter to gun violence. Like, that's what I'm here for now. It's about nothing else but the kids. Like, anything you want talk, you know? Like, I'm not here to prove nothing to grown people or no adults. Like,
oh God, come on, dude. And see, this is why I was telling y'all, this is sad to me, because this is the young generation. This is the young generation. What I'm hearing from him right now is he being careful what he's saying. And I guess I get it, because the no snitching rule. It sounds like to me he being very careful with what he's saying. He know way more than what he's telling, you know? And salute to the brothers on here that's calling him out on stuff that he's saying. You know, especially the dude down there in the bottom left. I got to see if I can talk to him, if I can reach him. Y'all see his facial expression. His facial expression looking like, man, this young man is full of shit. But I guess it's only so much I can say. And he doing a lot of talking. He just talking around everything, you know? My goodness.
My thing is with the kids, like, you know.
Jonte, let's you just cleared up the Facebook post about you allegedly knowing people were looking for you. You said you were joking. You had no idea that was really occurring.
So that was the post. He put on there a joke, like, I know people looking for me. That wasn't no damn joke. He took it down because probably a lot of people were joining his ass for putting it up. See, now all this shit making sense now. It all making sense now. That's why the dude down here in the bottom left corner, Brother Leon, I think that's what y'all said his name is. That's why he asked him what he asked him, because he put up a post on Facebook, so they claiming that I know people looking for me. Are you trying to say that's a joke? Why would anybody joke about that, knowing the shit that you're doing? Why would you joke about that?
Another rumor I want you to clear up, if possible. There was a video of a girl, and it seemed like she was alluding to the fact that you may have said you gave the potential shooters your address, and in the video, I think she's alluding to the fact that her child's father also died to gun violence. So this could be a retaliation to you and then your life. You also cleared up already that you were not in the video that's been circulating about you peeing on somebody else's gravesite that has passed away. Is there any truth to you doing something in the past to someone that has died that they now will be trying to retaliate on your life?
I mean, if it is, I'll be incriminated. You know? Like, if it is, if everybody's so sure that I did something, I should be locked up. Like, if I shot somebody or killed someone, I should be locked up. Evidently, I have done nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when they asking me about my potential baby's killer, he's innocent until proven guilty. Like, he's not guilty yet. Like, you know, he's innocent as of right now. Whatever.
But you the same man I just read in the article that they said that you pointed these guys out. They saying you pointed these guys out, dude. What the fuck is going on here? Seriously, this is not funny, man. This is sad and in a lot of sense embarrassing. And it's like every time I ask him a question, he getting defensive. Or maybe that's just his tone when he's put in the hot seat. I don't know.
But if they have, tell them to prove. That's not for me to prove. That's for them to prove their reasons beyond a reasonable doubt of why they did what they did.
So instead of you just denying and saying, no, I didn't do that, you telling them prove that I did it. And I forget who I heard this from. They say when people tell you to prove it, 9 times out of 10, you probably did it. If you telling people to prove it, you probably did it.
Right here, right now, I'm preaching nothing but positivity. Anything comes out of my mouth besides my raps is positive. You watch my lives about looting, about anything, like, it's all positive. Like, I don't let my life affect everybody else. I live my own decisions. Like, that's my life. My life don't affect every other child, or like, I'm trying to change. Like, I love children. Like, that's who I'm here for. That's who I'm here. That's the only people I'm here for, to let them know that it's okay, and it's like they gonna be okay. Like, I don't care about a grown person or what no grown person thinks about me, honestly.
Real quick, I want to say this. Is it frustrating that you're not really able to mourn your daughter's death because there has been so much conversation about you being responsible for it?
I mean, I'm mourning and I'm grieving how I grieve. See, one thing, man, when I was God, I had a relationship with God. Like, believe it or not, like, I don't care what people think. Oh, he everywhere. Like, this how I got to keep my baby word alive. This is what it is. Like, I have on her hair right now. Like, it's gonna forever be this. Like, if this how she want me to do it, this how she want me to do it. Like, I'm mourning and I'm grieving. Like, but at the end of the day, like, I know God has me and I know my baby got me. Like, so the outsider don't matter because everybody outside looking in and nobody really knows what's going on. Everybody can really only assume. I'm pretty sure half the people in the comments never even lost a daughter. Probably never been shot, or like anything that I've been through. Like, you know, everybody just have opinions and y'all entitled to them. But that don't mean they facts, you know? So you can't really run with everything.
God,
everything
on,
you hear, like, you know, too many one track side of mind people out here, like.
Nobody. Let me shut up, man. Let me shut up. I'm gonna let some of their ads play because I want these folks to let them get their coins, man. This their content. Let them get their coins, man.
Yo, you alluded to mental health issues, which is a serious thing in our community. With that being said, what state of mind are you in right now? And two, how is the family on both sides, the mother side and your side, how have you all been dealing with it, and how has the community bonded together behind you, or has the community bonded together behind you?
Honestly, we're working on that. Like, you know, like I say, it's a lot of blame game getting played, which I'm not condoning it. You know, like, I've reached out, but you know, like, one thing I'm not gonna do is sit there and like let no one belittle me. I don't care who it is, like, because in this time right now, like, we all need to, especially like the mother and the father, and like, you know, we don't really talk like that. We haven't been talking, but like right now, not the time for that. Like, I've been telling them, but like, it's kind of hard to communicate because of what's going on. But I understand. Like, I understand what's going on. That's her mother. Like, I feel for her. Like, she walked with that child 9 months. So everybody needs time. Like, everybody needs time to know, you know, to grieve and heal and, like, you know. But at the end of the day, what everybody has to understand, we don't have that much time because my baby has to get buried in a couple of days. So egos and pride must be set aside, you know, if it's really about my baby. Like, the blame.
You know what? Instead of me getting upset with this man, let me ask y'all a question. Because I say this a lot, that people grieve different. And I do believe that. People do grieve different. Could this be his way of grieving? The way he talking, the way he acting, and how he answering? Is it a possibility this is how he grieving?
Game have to stop at some point in time, like, and I'm willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, like I said, what good does it help a man when everybody just blaming? And I don't care. But at the end of the day, it's time to stop uplifting each other. Like, okay, that man know what he did, that lady know what she did. Like, you know what you gonna do?
I got it, Beats. I got it. I'm gonna pull up in a minute, bro. Appreciate you.
Help to better the situation. So that's why I don't care about talking to older people no more, bro. Like, I talk to kids all day for hours, all day, to get them to understand why they shouldn't do that. But
he said that's why I don't talk to grown people. That's why I talk to kids. Yeah, I think okay. Yeah, okay. Because he know grown people like Leon down there go come to him straightforward 100. He know that the brother up there on the top right, I don't know what his name is, they're going to come at you 100. I don't know if the dude at the top right, if he's a father or not. You don't want to talk to people that's going to tell you right. That's what it sounds like to me. You don't want to talk to people that's going to tell you right. You want to talk to people that's going to coddle you, if I said that right. You want to talk to people that's going to coddle you, all right, and pacify you. That's what it sounds like to me. And that's where you messing up at, young man. That's not what we need. We don't need people to tell us what we want to hear. We need those people to tell us what we need to hear. And we may not like it, but that's what we need. That's how I'm here today. A lot of people told me what I needed to hear. Didn't like every fucking thing they said, and I got defensive too. But when I got on my own and started seeing the world for myself, everything the older generation was telling me was the fucking truth. And you 29 years old, young man. You should know by now. You should know by now. So what you mean you don't like to talk to grown folks? Then why you on this interview? If I was there when he said that, I would have been like, oh, well, you don't want to talk to grown folks, then, hey, we can end this right now, bro. We can end this right now. Because we don't want you to feel like we clowning you. We don't want you to feel like we jumping down on you. If you don't like to talk to grown people, all of us on here grown, man. So you can leave, bro. You can leave. No hard feelings.
A grown person, no.
Let me ask you this, man, because I literally rode down Roosevelt past the McDonald's yesterday. Saw, all the memorials and the balloons and everything that you see outside the McDonald's that's still there right now to this day. Seen it from my own eyes.
And then it almost makes it seem like he more talking about himself instead of his baby. All right? That was looking like, he's more. And I hate to say this, but that's what it seemed like. You talking more about yourself, dude, than what's really going on. All right?
Yesterday. What do you think, or how do you feel about the way the city has responded to the loss of your daughter? And I ask you that because we now have this terrible history of losing kids in Chicago. You know what I mean? We've seen this happen prior to Jaslyn, unfortunately. Now here we are with your daughter, the latest child that we've lost to gun violence in the city of Chicago. And how do you feel about just how the city in general is responding to not just the loss of your daughter, but just to the loss of these children?
I mean, honest to God, I never expected it to be me. And the way she affecting people, it makes me want to keep continuing it, doing it for her. Whatever I have to do to keep this message and to keep this going, for her, I'll do it. It hurts, but I'm also proud that my baby touched people, and my baby was able to wake people.
This man said, I didn't think it was going to be me. But how people explaining how your social media is, why would you think like that? That's kind of being selfish if you ask me. That's being kind of selfish, but I don't know. I don't know.
Well, even me, I actually want to live different. I want more now. I've had it. My hands tied, my baby gone. And I appreciate the fact, and I love the fact that she touched so many, not even just famous, everywhere, everywhere, not even about famous. My baby had people marching from everywhere, saying her name and stuff like that. And for it to be my baby, it made me want to change, because if I continue to live the same lifestyle or whatever these blogs printing out, that's going to make everything they saying true. And I don't want that, and it's not true. So, I want to prove my baby right, that I can change and be the man and father that she know I was. So at the end of the day, it's bittersweet. It's a bittersweet moment,
Jonte, if it's not too painful, can you take us back to that moment in McDonald's when you were in the drive-thru and what you were doing, moments before the gunshots fired?
Look at the fella's face. Look at the fella's face. If I could read body language, both of them looking like this young man is full of shit. Now you got the brother in the top right corner looking like, and Leon down here his face look like, man, look, I'm kind of done listening to this shit. That's if I was able to read bodies.
Man, honest to God, I think I was arguing with my baby about something. We didn't even get a chance to argue. To order. I think we were debating about something. I don't know. Our last words were some debates. She was telling me something. I think she was telling me to call her auntie or something, but though, it wasn't even no moments. It just happened. As soon as we put in the draft, probably 10 seconds.
Did you know immediately that her life would be lost? Did you know that those gunshots took her life?
I mean, yeah, because I know. I mean, yeah, because after she was saying, she said dead, like in the dead, he stopped. She said dead like twice and it stopped. And like, you know, I was stuck, like, you know, and I'm like, and I just know my baby can't take that because I've been shot, you know, before. Like, I'm like, and my baby was face down. I'm like, yeah, I know my baby. Like, she couldn't take it. Like, you know, she couldn't take that. So yeah, I kind of knew. I kind of knew from like, you know.
If you had anything to say to the perpetrators of this heinous crime, if you could look them face to face right now, man to man, what would you say to them? Whether you know them or not, because it's, you know, we're not going to assume anything. But what would you say to these brothers?
I just hope they find, like, you know, peace. Like I'm a man of God. I'm a forgiver because I want to be forgiven. That's the reason I want justice for my killers, is so that they can find peace within themselves and like understand. Like, because, you know, I know, like, I'm no saint. I know, but when it's time to understand, when I have to go sit down, and I did all that time in the penitentiaries, and I had to sit down and understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I did, you know, who it hurted and how it hurted them. Like, I'm not on, you know, I'm not nobody's. I'm not. I don't. It's not my decision and nobody else's decision to decide who dies and who lives. This 100% honest to God. Anybody who know me could tell you I'm the same way. I'm the same exact way 24/7.
In heaven, this little girl came up to me. She told me she died in your tummy.
I pray for him. That's all I can do. I pray for him. Like, you know, that's all I can do.
What's next, bro? I mean, at this point, you know, as we're speaking right now, you said her funeral, Jaslyn's funeral, is coming up. You said you want to put your life in a more positive direction. You want to steer the kids away from the violence and things of that nature. You're trying to be positive. You know, once those things are done, once Jaslyn is laid to rest properly, what's next? Like, how we going to affect change? How we going to do things moving forward?
I mean, man, whatever help I can get to make a change. Like, you know, I'm like, whatever platform I could talk on, like, whatever, anything, like, free of charge, anything. I'm
talking about,
like,
I mean for you, bro. I don't even mean like you talking to other people.
Yeah, I mean,
what's next for you?
I mean, that's for me.
What
That's
changes
what I
are you
want to
making
do.
for you?
That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to help kids. That's what I want to do for me. Like, you know, that's what I want to do. Like, not music, I want to help kids. So, like, honest to God.
And see, even with that, though, he got defensive. But they said, no, man, not all this stuff, man. You talk about female. That's what I want to do. I want to. Oh, God. What's up, listen, doctor? What's going on, man?
I want to talk to kids because I never talked to. Right. Jonte, we haven't heard from her mother. I'm sorry, we haven't heard from her mother publicly. Can you tell us what state of mind Jaslyn's mother is going through at the loss of her daughter?
I mean, I really can't. I can only assume because at the end of the day, she walked with her for 9 months. So
you guys haven't been in communication with Jaslyn's mother?
I mean, yes, I reached out to her like 3 times, you know, but like she's going through her phases, which I understand. Like, so the words not coming out right, and I understand, but I'm not feeding into nothing. Like, you know, I'm gonna let her have her moment, and hopefully, when it's time to lay my baby to rest, everything will be cool.
Now with that, I can agree with him on that. You know, she may be out of mind right now, and a lot of stuff she's saying probably ain't gonna make any sense right now. And that's why I asked y'all the question. You know, instead of me just saying how bad he sound when he talking, do some of y'all feel that this is his way of grieving? You know, that's why he talking so erratic, because maybe he's grieving. You know, that's why I asked y'all. You know, but you would think. Well, he said he don't know how she feel. I don't know, why would you say that? That's the mother of your child. I mean, I believe she'd be devastated. You know, especially she's not the one who did it. I believe she'd be devastated. So for him to say he don't know how she feel, again, it's almost sounded selfish at some point, But that's why I asked y'all, by him just saying that about the baby mom, I get it to him. Could that be the reason why he's talking so erratic? Because he's grieving and he don't know how to deal with it, But I saw somebody in there earlier said he don't give a fuck, bro. I forget what your name was, but if you still in the chat room, pop up again for me.
What you like for her, for the love and the sake of her, But I'm just giving everybody their moments. Like, I'm gonna reach out again, but I need everybody to calm down, because we all emotional, everybody angry, So I'm just trying to give her a moment. But I'm gonna definitely reach back out to her again and try.
Before you go, can you tell us some good memories about your daughter? Because, unfortunately, I got introduced to her because of her death. But you can tell she had so much life in her. And I really hope her death does inspire people to think twice before gun violence. Wait, actually, before I get to that question, I wanted to ask you this question, because you talked about this earlier. Do you think your daughter was intentionally targeted? Because you said if shooters were at you, they didn't shoot your side of the door of the car.
Good question.
So do you think
Good
they
question.
were intentionally, whoever is the shooter, do you think they were intentionally trying to kill your daughter?
Good question.
I mean, if everybody's so sure and accurate how they knew they was following me, and then how sure they knew they was my car, and how they watched my every move, yeah, it seems like it. If I had to say yes, it seems like it. Because if you notice my car, why in the bullet hole, they didn't even walk around to shoot on my side. But everybody
Whoa. I see a couple of y'all saying he trying to make money off her. He got paid for this? That was Jermaine who said that. Jermaine was like, he don't give a fuck, bro. Appreciate you popping back out, man. Is he got paid for this? Y'all saying he trying to make money. Is he getting some financial gain from this?
I was with my daughter, though. Oh, that's how viral with Facebook.
Right, Crystal. He could have just said, yeah.
So put two and two together. Like in the front of my car, my tent, that's not tinted. You can see right through it.
And let me add this. If they was aiming for your daughter, then again, to go back to what the original question that the brother down in the left corner asked you, if you knew people was after you, then why? So if you feel they came after your daughter, then they just told the public you did something to piss people off. That's why they came to your daughter. Now you try to make it seem like no, it was after your daughter. I can't say yay or nay on that. I don't know, but I do know in the gang activity, if they can't get to you, they'll get to the thing that you love. And they knew they loved your daughter. So I can't say yay or nay they was trying to kill your daughter. But with that going on, dude, I think they was coming after you. So I don't know why you not being straight truthful with that. They was after you, dude. Come on, man. Just be real. They was after you.
My baby size shot all the way up, like all the way up. Like, come on, put two and two together. Like, it's gonna hit the fan though, man. I promise you it's gonna hit the fan, like, because I'm not here like to
Queens flip.
Everybody's guilty innocent.
I think that's what somebody sent me. Let me see if I can listen to it.
Y'all, everybody blaming me for my lifestyle, but I don't understand like a whole child did. That really should be all it's about.
Bro, they saying nobody blaming you for your lifestyle, but then again, maybe some people are blaming you for your lifestyle. But what they trying to say is that your lifestyle leaked into your child's life. Your whole lifestyle, every time you go around your daughter, it follows you with your daughter. All right? Now, I'm not saying because you live this lifestyle don't mean you can stop being a father. But if you know at 29 years old, when you outside doing the game thing and stuff, that stuff don't go away. It follows you. Especially if some of these people know where you at. So it's not the blame game. They're just saying, the stuff you've been saying, dude, has played a major role in your daughter's death. But you getting defensive every time they saying that to you. And I get it. You don't like what they saying. I get it. But at this time, dude, you have to take some kind of accountability. Or unless if you feel like you saying too much, you finna get in trouble. Maybe that's what it is. You think you finna get in trouble. Because you being very careful with a lot of stuff that you're saying. Very careful.
Worry about me later. Like I told the police, you can worry about me later. I want that for my baby right now. Though. Anything that comes to me, I can deal with as a man.
John Tato, can you and I'm listen. Yes, a child is dead, and the city should be outraged about that, just like we get outraged when a police officer shoots a black person, right? I feel you, but can't you understand?
Thank you.
Why somebody would think that the person that's supposed to protect you, your protector, your father, how his lifestyle affect how you live?
Thank you.
Can you wrap your mind around it?
Thank you,
sir. Sir, I honestly can. See, that's the thing is, can they understand that I've been telling everybody that I understand that already? Like, I'm very understanding. But can everybody else understand that I'm human too? I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. She's not perfect. You've made a mistake. Nobody's God. So in this situation, it shouldn't be no bigger blame or no little blame. At the end of
why would every time somebody fuck up, that's what they go to? I ain't perfect. But you were perfect enough to understand that what you were doing was wrong. Whatever you were doing, it was wrong. But every time we get in trouble, that's the line we go back to. We ain't perfect. We already know that. We already know that. And that's the defense and the scapegoat when people do that.
Their child gone.
Man, dude, just take heed of what the man's saying to you, man.
Can we come together for that? Because I don't get into Black Lives Matter. I don't give a damn about all that. Because I'd be a hypocrite if I said I did. I don't preach that. My grandma white. Like, I don't get into that, sir. Like, understand, you have to understand the person, that know the person before judging the person. Understand where the person come from before judging the person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if I see, and I'm just be honest, if I grab the book and I'm reading the book and I'm seeing where you come from is all negative, then how else am I supposed to judge you of only about what I see, bro? Now I'm talking
Thank
to
you.
you now. Wait,
Thank you.
Talking to you now, I'm getting to know you, that you have some issues and all that. But from the outside looking in, who knows that, bro? Only thing we know is what we see.
I mean, that's perfectly fine, but that don't mean you run with the first thing. You run with the first thing. You run with the first thing you see, though. And if you're really interested in knowing about that person, call and ask them.
So let me ask you a question. Just 100% between we talking, we chopping it.
The other thing I like about StreamYard is that if there's ever a
you got a dude that you know he's known for stealing. Every time it's always something stolen. He the one that took it. Mm-hmm. One day when he come over to your house, do you look at him differently, or does he still look like somebody who steals to you? Do you consider him somebody who steals, or you throw all that out the window and he can roam freely through your crib?
For one, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you're good.
I can't even relate to that because I'm not allowing nobody to keep coming back and stealing. Like, you still want to go with, like, you see what I'm saying? So
I agree.
I'm just saying, bro, like, I can't really relate to that. Like,
but that's my point, fam. That's my point.
I can't really relate to that.
You just said once a dude is a thief, he's always a thief.
I never said that.
No. You just said I can't allow the dude to come back from stealing from me, man. That's what you just said.
Yeah, he did.
Why would I? If I gave you the opportunity to get whatever you stealing with from me. That don't mean you're gonna steal all the time. That don't mean you're ever gonna be a stealer. I'm just not gonna give you the opportunity to steal from me again. I'm not wrong for that.
So with that being said, if somebody has a history of doing something bad, why would I look at you different now because you saying, oh, I didn't do that?
Thank you.
I'm just saying, people are human too, just like you.
He's
human,
not
people
listening.
Are human, they're going to do that.
I understand that, but I'm not charged with anything, I'm not the one, like, everybody, all this is assumptions. I'm here freely telling y'all stuff, like, trying to get y'all to understand, but I'm not the one incarcerated for killing my baby. I'm not the one, you have nothing on me.
That's fair.
Except my baby dying.
That's fair.
You see what I'm saying? So let's keep this about my baby dying.
Well, let me say this. I understand how you feel in terms of, like, you feel like everybody's coming at you and bashing you. But at the end of the day, what you said earlier was important to what we're talking about. We have to ask you these stories because at the end of the day, it's about people learning whatever happened in the past. You say you didn't do anything that day, and then these things happen, and your daughter's no longer with us. But lifestyles lead to consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And even if this is not necessarily something that had that in that particular moment, people are going to take this as a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, and you said you hope that yourself. You said that you hope kids see what happened.
I hope they do.
Exactly. So when we talk about what's happened in the past and what led up to this, it's important. And I understand how you feel about being bashed, but it's important that people understand and listen. Maybe I don't want to go down this path, so I don't end up with certain consequences.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
In fact, and that's what I'm here for. And I would love to help kids with that. Not grown people, but kids. Like I'm not explaining myself to no grown man or no grown woman. Like, you know, like a child all day though, and that's all it's about from this day on. Like,
well,
but at the end of the day, like you ask
what's so bad about grown people? Why you keep saying I know grown people, but kids? Why not?
Hold on 1 second.
I'm not paying the y'all back to no questions. I just want to tell people my side, like y'all, the good. I mean, ain't no good out there about me. Like, you know, ain't nothing good out there about me. But that's why I'm here to tell y'all, like, all that stuff, that's just blog stuff. Like, and you can't really believe that. And like, again, I'm gonna just say this, like, I hold myself accountable for my mistakes. I'm pretty sure y'all do too, but I never hold myself accountable for being a father. My baby got anything she wanted, anything. Did take me here, yup. Did take me over here, yup. Did gratitude, yup. And you know how good I felt doing that? Great, like great, like I felt so great. Them the best moments of my life. That McDonald's moment was one of the best moments and the most saddest moments of my life, because I was able to do something for my child that people couldn't do for me when I was a child.
Taking out
I got
McDonald's?
videos of teaching my daughter how to drive.
Taking out McDonald's? That was the best thing you done for your daughter? Is that the best you could come? I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Same cop. Nobody else did that to me. Bowling. Is they showing y'all them videos that I just took a bowling 2 weeks ago? Being a father, a man, like, that's what it's about with me. Like, everything else is irrelevant with me. Honest to God, everything else is about my baby. Keep it about my baby. Like, that's it, that's all. Like, same thing I told whoever, detectives, whatever. It's not about me or what.
Dude,
like,
what you mean, keep it about?
If y'all want to know about me, fine. But let's not make my baby case about that, though. There's no way in hell it should be, oh, this shooter's a part of an ongoing gang war about the gang.
Dude, they not making it about you, man. It is about your baby, but you are the father of their child, and I hate that you refuse to listen to what they trying to say. Your lifestyle, your actions, and whatever came after that has followed you since you started doing it. That's all they saying, dude. They not trying to jump down your throat. They just saying your actions is part of the reason why this happened. And it's still about your child. It's not about you. It's not about you. So they can't sit up here and talk to you without pointing it out, what you've done. And for some reason, you trying to totally take that out the equation. But I get it, because I feel like you're trying to keep your mouth shut, because you're finna end up snitching on yourself. Because you said earlier, don't worry about me. So it lets me know when you said that, something finna come back on you. Or so it appears.
When it's a 7-year-old dad, let that baby, let her have her moment. Yo, it's a whole nother article tied to shooting. I'm sitting in the hospital. How the fuck is it another article about shooting in my baby article? Y'all assuming. Y'all don't get paid to assume. We believe this is connected. You don't get paid for that.
That's why it's in the
Am I
article,
right or am I wrong?
because they feel like it's connected. That's why it's in the article.
That's facts.
That's really.
That sounds like that. Like my character's been aside. Like, so who this really about?
Well, Jonte, let me jump in, because I haven't bashed you. I don't think that's the word. I understand how you're feeling, but you know, everyone's concerned. And then, you know, the fact of the matter is, I do understand your point of view, how you said you were being a father that day, but do you think your daughter would be alive right now if she was not with you in the car at that McDonald's drive-thru? It wasn't a random situation. So when you have something that's not a random situation, you're always trying to figure out, well, why would somebody be targeting this car? And that's where the questions come, because you're a father, so I believe you're hurting more than any of us. But that's why people may be pointing their fingers at you, because they're trying to figure out, why would a 7-year-old child be targeted?
He refused to see that.
6
So look,
times.
I understand that. So y'all want to interview her mama and ask her why did she let that same child get in the car with me for the last 6-7 years? Because I don't know why it was a problem this time. See what I'm saying? It never was a problem until something happened.
What the fuck?
Let's do this, John Tato. Before you hang up, it is only fair to leave you the last word. What's the last thing you want to leave before we wrap this up?
Stay out here for y'all kids. Put y'all babies first. All my brothers. Stay out here for y'all kids. Live for y'all kids. Put y'all babies first. That's it. That's all. Anything else is irrelevant. That's it. That's all. Kids' lives matter. That's who matter. That's what you're gonna hear me preach. Kids, no matter what color. Kids. Is that enough?
Got you. That's it. All right, man. I know it's tough. Appreciate you taking the time to talk, though, bro.
What the fuck? Again, guys, that was 107. That was 107.5, the morning show, WGCI. As a matter of fact, let me show them their respect. And put their link up in there. Because some people, they say when you play their content, just let them know where it came from. And share their link out. So let me show them their respect. And anybody who want to watch this later, y'all can go back and watch this later. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I just don't fucking get it. I don't. I just don't fucking get it. I don't. I'm sad about this. I'm sad and angry and disappointed. I'm sad and angry and disappointed at this. That's that link right there, guys. I am sad and angry and disappointed about this interview. Again, you got a young man who's totally trying to take himself out the equation. Totally taking himself out the equation. And he's not listening at all. He's not listening. Do anybody know how I could get contact with that dude? What y'all say his name was? The comedian dude. Do anybody have any info where I get in contact with him? I would love to talk to him because he reminds me of wise men I used to talk to. They used to talk to me. And that's why it hurts me when he say, I don't want to talk to grown people, but I want to talk to children. Yeah, children who don't understand what the hell you talking about, and children, I guess you could dominate the conversation. That pissed me off when I hear that. And you got men on here where one will say he was a father. I don't know about the other one. This man told you, I'm a father too, dude. I'm a father. So I'm talking to you from a father perspective. And you still won't listen. You still won't listen. And that pisses me off. And that saddens me right there because that's what's going on with the young generation. They don't want to listen. Pacify me, coddle me, pat me on the back. but don't call out my wrongs. Stephanie, okay, let me respond to what you just said. You said that we expected too much from him, and he doesn't owe anybody anything. I'm gonna agree with you, ma'am. He don't owe anybody anything. But with that being said, then why the fuck he went on the interview then? What did he owe them to interview then? You absolutely right, ma'am. He don't owe nobody nothing at all. So if that's the case, why did he go on the interview then? What did he owe them? I get up here and say, I don't owe y'all a show or a news clip and y'all want to hear it. Well, if I got that attitude, then why I get on this stream and tell y'all these stories? But you're absolutely right, ma'am. He don't owe nobody nothing. He don't. And if he strongly felt like that, he should have never did the interview. I tell you somebody who we do owe. That's who you owe right there. He owe that young lady right there. She's a child. And since he said he want to reach the children and explain to them about the reality of the world, did he do it to his baby? Did he talk to her about the reality of the world and how sad and messed up it is since he want to reach out to children? But he do owe that baby. He owe this child. Well, he can't do nothing now because she gone. Man, my heart hurting so bad right now. Man, my heart hurting. Anyway, my man DCFS, he sent me this. Let me see what's going on here.
And a real member's gonna understand that, like, a real member's gonna still be a real member. Like, put your baby before gain. I'm not gonna die for my baby, bro. Like, I die.
You're not gonna die for who? You not gonna die for who?
I die for the guys.
Oh, hell no. Hold up. Hold up.
And a real member's gonna understand that, like, a real member's gonna still be a real member. Like, put your baby before gain. I'm not gonna die for my baby, bro. Like, I die for the guys.
There it is. There it is. There it is. So, Stephanie, what was you saying to me again? What was you saying to me again? Who expecting who out of who? I just heard this fool just said that. What was you saying to me again? This motherfucker said I won't die for my child, but I die for the guys. What the fuck is wrong with him? Now, ma'am, even you should be pissed off about that, as you just heard that. You should be pissed off. And like somebody come and say, they saying, what the fuck he just say?
And a real member's gonna understand that, like, a real member's gonna still be a real member. Like, put your baby before gain. I'm not gonna die for my baby, bro. Like, I die for the guys.
You put this on Instagram, but get mad at John for asking you the questions he was asking you. You got mad at the other brother for asking you the questions he was asking you. This why they was asking you this. Because this shit right here, what you just said. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Dude, I swear I feel like I'm finna cry. I swear I'm finna cry. This is fucking sad. But you got on this interview and got so fucking defensive with everybody. Well, you didn't too much get defensive with the woman like you did the fellas. But when the fellas said something to you, you went ballistic. Damn near. Just for somebody to send me, you said this shit here.
And a real member's gonna understand that, like, a real member's gonna still be a real member. Like, put your baby before gain. I'm not gonna die for my baby, bro. Like, I die for the guys.
You would sell out your family to be with the devils. You would sell out your family to be with the demons, bro. That's what I'm getting out of that. You would sell out your family, your baby girl, to be with the devils. And you know the sad part about it? It's more like him. It's more like him out there. I swear to God, I'm trying my best not to cry. My feelings is hurt. My feelings is hurt. Just to hear that shit right there. I wish I hadn't sent me that. And I'm trying my best not to. Man, golly, this can't be right, man. This can't be right. This is not how it's supposed to be. It ain't supposed to be like that, man. Oh my God, man. So it's making sense now when you put all this shit together, man. It's making sense. That's why you saying, yeah, I think they was aiming for my baby because ain't no bullet holes on my side. What the fuck? What the fuck that supposed to mean? This can't be, this ain't it, yo. This can't be, this is not the way it's supposed to be, man.
I'm Nick Nimmin.
It ain't supposed to be like this, man.
Where your wheels at and shit, man. You don't need to see no motherfucking wheels, nigga. When you see me bounce out on your ass and put this bitch in your face, then you gonna see the wheels come out that motherfucker. Catch your dumb ass. Man, get your dumb ass off my live, bro. What the f? You know, motherfucker ain't even go live in peace without you. There.
This is Marion. Look like
this
it.
nigga. The nigga that look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every time motherfucker join my shit, he commenting. Get your goof ass off my live, bro. You be dick riding. You scared of me or something, bro? I'm gonna blood you all on my dick like that, bro. Go on here, ride, bro. Your ass capping.
This is somebody, let me get them, shout them out for their content. Somebody named Fam Gang. This is their content, and I'll put their link in there as well. But this look like Marion talking about him. And they say this happened months before the shooting.
Gang, it's your boy LA215. TV actually did an interview with that.
260 and 20. You want to see 260, nigga? You talking about 260, nigga? This 260. Nigga, this 260 right here, nigga. On B, nigga. This 260. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 260.
Y'all know what? I can't. What I'm gonna do right here, man, I'm just gonna give y'all the link to this and let y'all go see it for yourself. I can't. I appreciate you, Beats, and Sheila for sending me this. I can't. It's beginning to be too much now. I can't. Y'all want to go listen to that? That's the link to what's his name? The Gang Fam, something like that. That's the link to. I think that's Marion Lewis, who's on this video. The dude, one of the dudes that got arrested. That's him in his video, but that's Fam Gang, that's his channel. Talk about that. And let me say to Steph, I want you to understand, dear, I'm not upset with you, but the thing is, when you say stuff like that somebody don't owe us anything. And again, I agree with you. I don't take that away from you. But you can't say that and then turn around and do an interview. And then turn around in that interview when you don't like what you're being asked, do you turn around and say that? Which I'm surprised he didn't say that. I'm surprised he never did come out and say, oh, I don't owe y'all nothing. But, again, using me as an example, for people who send me these stories and want me to do these stories, what they look like me telling y'all, I ain't got to do no damn story for y'all, fuck y'all, but still come up here and do it. That don't make any sense. He had every right to decline his interview. He had every right to decline it. But I'm guessing he didn't know the questions were going to come at him like that. And he got real offensive about it. He got real defensive. He didn't think they were going to ask him real questions. He didn't think that one of them was a father. They were going to speak to him as a father. That man asked him nothing wrong. Nobody asked him nothing wrong. Even a woman, they asked him some great questions. He couldn't handle it because he feel like everything coming down on him. And you got a lot of people like him who do shit but won't take accountability for nothing. It's always everybody else's fault except for theirs. And I know a few of them like that. It's everybody else's fault except for theirs. Everybody else's fault. Everything everybody else's fault. Why, I did nothing. I did nothing. This ain't me. Beast asked for my PayPal earlier. Beast, I asked you about did you do Cash App. I don't know if you answered me or not, you know, because I so went to the goddamn interview. You pissing me off in this interview, but let me see if I get this link for you, bro. Okay, you did say no Cash App. All right, well, let me get this link for you then, bro. Hold on. I can't never where the fuck that link at. Hey, Tyler, I just played that, Tyler. I just played that. And that's sad. That's what I got pissed off at. Where's that damn link? Hold on, Beast. Give me a minute, man. I keep forgetting where to find this goddamn link at. Got me up here cursing and shit, going crazy as hell. There we go, right there. There we go. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. Hold on. Wait. That's not it. Hold on. Wait. Okay, I think that's it right there. Yeah, I think that's it right there. And anybody else want to throw something up in there if you want to, I leave that up to total y'all. That's my PayPal. Or if you rather do Cash App, you got my Cash App right here. Go to Cash App right there. You know. And thanks for the lady who came on the show from down in Chicago. I wish I could have more people from Chicago. I'm gonna speak on this. And if anybody who can get in contact, or give me information to get in contact with the guy, which I said his name was John, I want to talk to him if I can. If you can, here's my email right here, and send me where I can email him and see can I talk to him. I would love to talk to that brother. I respect that brother. I would love to talk to him. But in that, guys, again, this is the update. Way more of an update than I expected. Wow. But this is the update. A second person has been arrested. They saying it's a third person, so we see who the third person going to be. We heard what the dad had to say. I said I wanted to talk to the dad. But no, I would have a headache talking to him because he would never give a straight answer. He won't give a straight answer. We already see that right now. So again, guys, just stay tuned. If more information come up, just stay tuned. Pinky, rest in peace, dear. You didn't deserve this, and I hate you had to go through this. All right? I really hate that. Y'all take care of yourself and each other. Catch y'all next time. Peace.